Hi everyone, welcome to Training Minutes from Fire Engineering. I'm Walt Lewis. Today we're going to talk about overcoming handline problems when you've deployed a hose line off of an apparatus. In one of our first situations, the firefighter is deploying his hose line from the apparatus. And sometimes the hose isn't loaded properly, or he's a little bit anxious to get the line in place. When the hose is dropped, an easy overcome for that problem is to quickly grab a coupling and the nozzle and bring it up to the area of deployment. It gives you the working length up by the door that you need and still has plenty of slack for you to be able to work up towards the door. One hose line problem is where the officers advance the hose line into the structure and realize they've stretched short. An easy tactic to supplement the hose line is to pull a trash line or a 100-foot feeder line off of the apparatus. Once the officer realizes he's made that decision, he'll come outside or call on the radio to the apparatus operator to get that into action. One option to help supplement the hose line that you need is to pull a 100-foot or 50-foot line off of the apparatus and bring it up to the scene. You'd prefer to set your hose down up close to the action area so you don't have to drag that much hose further into the structure. The closer to the line, the better. At this point, the officer would call for the nozzle to be bled and the line to be shut down. Speed is of the essence to make this happen. We want to be able to get the hose line back in action as quickly as possible. Once the hose line's connected, the high sign's given, the line's charged again. The kinks are taken out of the line if there are any. And now the hose line is back in action. If necessary, he can move up to the doorway and help feed hose line into the structure. Another problem that can occur is a burst length. A heads-up engineer on the outside may notice this by the hose leaking or showing signs of failure. He can bring out a donut roll like this, also called a utility roll in some departments, or also pull that line that the firefighter did in the previous shot. A heads-up engineer on the outside can be very valuable to the whole operation. Whether he uses a utility roll or a donut roll, a high-rise pack, or a pre-deployed line to be able to get that line supplemented for either the problems we can run into, such as that burst length or the short stretch, or if we have another problem, such as that dropped hose bundle that the fireman can overcome. Being prepared is what's necessary. Thanks for watching Fire Engineering's Training Minutes. I'm Walt Lewis.